Thursday's Independent, and a record signing fee in women's football, which I assume is around £100, Paul, am I right?
Very funny. Barcelona agree world record fee to sign England star Keira Walsh from Man City. A fee of around £350,000 has been agreed and will see Walsh become the world's most expensive female footballer. Now, just to put some context on this, Keira Walsh was England's player of the match in Euro 2022 final. And before Leo interjects, I'm just going to make my point on women's football. I'm a big football fan, as I know you are, Nick. I think the biggest problem for women's football is its continuous comparison with men's football. If you leave it and measure it on its own merit, it's good and getting better, and that's been no, it is. In fact, it's very good. I did. You're not allowed to interject just yet, Leo. But
yeah, that's it. I'm letting you do it for me.
No, I genuinely believe it. Right, I thoroughly enjoyed seeing the Euros this year, and England did extremely well. And on its own merit, it was very good. And I think the problem for women's football is genuinely the comparison continually with men's football.
Interesting. Yeah. Can I add one thing to that, though? Don't they sometimes invite that? Because recently Graham Souness said it's a man's game, and he clearly meant not a boys' game. He meant this tough football has come back because VAR has become more lenient, so football's getting a bit more tough again, a bit like it was in the 80s, 90s, especially the 70s. And Souness was saying, hey, it's a man's game. Then there was uproar amongst female footballers on Twitter saying, how dare you? It's misogynist. He was just talking...
No.
So they are inviting the comparison there.
Maybe. And the problem with that is that's how people involved in football, rightly or wrongly, have spoken for decades. Yeah. Since Association Football started, because it was a men's game for a very long time. And, you know, if you've been in a changing room and things aren't going well, you'll be told by the coach to man up. And that's just an accepted part of sport in that arena, I think.
Yeah. But as you say, it is behind... We don't have to compare, but it's behind the men's game. Trevor Francis sold for $1 million in 1979. So, of course, the fees are behind. It doesn't generate as much money. Leo, I know you're a massive football fan. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's good. Like, you know, women footballers and women in general are always moaning that they don't get paid as much as men. And with the case of football, it's obviously because, you know, women's football teams don't generate as much income. So it's good to see a female footballer, you know, getting... Obviously, it's not as, you know, as much as a top-flight male footballer or even a middle-flight male footballer would get. But it's good to see it's a substantial amount, and maybe they'll stop moaning.
I don't know what the salaries are. And by the way, £350,000, my team, Portsmouth, play up Pompey, £350,000 would still be a pretty good deal at the moment.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right, that's part two in the bag.